What's happening, everybody? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence, brought to you by Chris Davis and Ty Young and Dr. Evil. What's happening, people? This is Comedy by Coincidence. This is episode number 52. What's cracking? Yo, what's happening, people? Woo!
What's up?
It's your boy, Chris Davis.
This is Ty.
And we're kicking with you on we're recording this on a Saturday/Sunday. We're on different days of the week even, man. It's getting fucking insane over here. It is exactly 7:00 p.m., 7:08 p.m. my time on Saturday the 18th. And it is, what time is it over there, buddy?
Oh, it's 10:08 on Sunday morning, I think.
Yeah, the 19th.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, the 19th. It's, yeah.
I wish we could make use of this. Like, could you give me, like, game day news and shit? Could you, like, give me, like, numbers, winning lottery numbers for the, something, dude. Come on. We need a crowd fund here. And I swear I'll use at least 10% of whatever we make for the podcast. Okay? Maybe then we'll fix these fucking audio problems.
This podcast is all right. This podcast is all right. You only get 10%. 10%. We can do 10% for you.
I got a lot of projects, dude. Do you know? I got a lot of projects.
No, I get it. You're a busy man, but I won't settle for less than 15. Let's be real. 15%. We got hopes and dreams, man.
Okay, I got you. Okay, well, send me some winning lottery numbers after this goddamn podcast.
All right. After the podcast, or do you want me to just give them now because it'll be too late by the time people listen to this?
No. I'm the only one who should benefit from this. Fuck the listeners. This is for us, right? And this isn't coming out. So it'll be too late for them by then, anyways. Who else? Why are you getting their hopes up? This isn't for you. This is about our budding relationship and what we can do to help each other. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I will text you the numbers after we finish the recording.
All right.
It's going to start with the number one. That's for the listener, though. The first number is the number one. Because Chris, you're number one in my heart.
You're number one in my heart too, buddy.
Yeah. That silence right afterwards, I didn't realize you were drinking, and made it feel this very awkward.
No, I'm sorry.
Just... No, it was.
I got a little bit of cotton mouth from the intro, bro. My bad. Shit. So, dude, last I saw you were recovering from COVID. You feeling all better now?
Yeah, I'm perfectly. I was fine like 2 or 3 days in. The rest became allergy situations where it was like the air filter in the hotel was dirty as all hell. Like you wouldn't take that air filter out with you anywhere. Like it was, ugh.
Ugh.
So, that fucked with my sinuses a little bit. But after that, I just sat there for 3 days doing nothing. Like, did some video editing, and then, I did try and beat my top record, but it didn't work out. Things got a little sore, so I had to stop.
Your top record of what? I'm confused.
Oh, dude, jacking off record. Have you never tried this? How many times you can do this in one day? Oh yeah, we're going straight into the gutter, right from the top. Let's do this. What's your number, Chris? What's your number?
I don't know. Maybe like 5.
Five?
I was an animal growing up. I was an animal.
Okay. I gotta say, mine was 8. Mine was 8.
You got it.
Dr. Evil, we're all inclusive here. Dr. Evil, do you have a number, or are we keeping that a secret?
I don't think I've ever really counted.
You never counted. So we're gonna go with infinity for Dr. Evil. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, I didn't actually try that. That's filthy. That was a joke.
No, I'm sure it wasn't a joke. I bet
ruining it.
All jokes are based in reality, Ty.
All right, fine.
You got the 9.
You copy the number 7.
He's like, I couldn't quite get ran out.
Mm.
Oh my god. Fuck. Well. So you're out of quarantine. You're out of quarantine, and you're in a different city, right?
Yeah. I left good old Adelaide, and I'm now on the what coast is this? The east coast of Australia. I'm in Brisbane. Okay. It's a large, lovely city. It's just it's. I would argue it's better than Sydney because it's less touristy, but at the same time, it's, a city where, how do I make a joke?
I'm still waking up, people. Ty's not here.
It's Brisbane. Like it's one of those, like, if you go an hour south, there's amusement parks. If you go an hour north, there's amusement parks. If you're in the city, I mean, you get plenty of amusement from the people.
Yeah.
So, but it's a lovely town. I'm not going to talk too much trash about it.
No, totally. You looked into the open mic stuff at all?
I did, and it's they got a private Facebook group I tried to get into. It looks like that's not going to work out. We'll see. And then, but I did find one organization called the Sit Down Comedy Club, SDCC, and they run like 5 or 6 mics across the city throughout the week.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they got like their own actual venue called the Patio. It's like a legit organization. They had like a 14-page document that you had to inspect before you go to the mic. It has important rules like don't say the word, with the acronym "See you next Tuesday." It's very much throughout the document. They're like, you know what? Thank you for coming to our stage, but we don't need you at all.
Right.
We
have every right to throw you out, and if you're not going to play by our rules, get the hell out of here.
Absolutely, and it's like we it's very much the organization. It seems like based off the document, the organization themselves is super afraid of offending anybody, which I understand because they're in it to make money. And I guess like some of their venues have strict limitations to where it's like, oh, if you say this one particular word, we're going to shut down the entire mic. So it's very much If
Yeah,
you mess up,
rules.
you will not be invited back. And if you cost them a venue, people are going to hear about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's all bad for you and your rep.
it's
It's
more
I mean,
of
if you live
I
there,
get
you know
where they're
what I mean?
coming from with a business standpoint, you know, because it's like we're trying to get the comedy level in the city good enough that we can hire people and do shows and have professionals that we can count on. And you are an open micer, you know, so you need to know your place and you need to do these things in order to
Climb the ladder, basically. You know, even be
Yeah,
considered to climb
basically.
the ladder. You know.
So it just reminds me of you know, when entertainment goes sideways in corporate, you know, where it's just like there's a pending crowd talk. There's a conversation about what material should and shouldn't be said, and it's one of those like I just don't know how this is gonna go. You know,
Right.
you know.
I would. Yeah. Just. So you got to be on your best behavior, basically, and some of your stuff.
Yeah,
might
yeah.
not be there because you especially like
Mhm.
to make people feel uncomfortable.
It's like
Because even if you
I've
don't
been
get
told.
a laugh, you have fun, right? So.
Yeah. I'll get a. I'm confident I'll get a couple laughs, but it's one of those. How do I? It's one of those. I'm okay with burning bridges, but since this is like the main organization in this town, I don't want to burn that bridge right now.
No, and that'd be a dumb
You know.
move. So you might have to try to come up with a little bit more like casual material. Nothing super
Yeah,
heavy,
yeah.
nothing super, you know,
Mhm.
which is
I mean,
just
I'm
an
gonna-
opportunity for you. You know what I mean? Force you
Yeah,
to write
I
fucking
mean,
sketches about Skittles and shit like that. How do I make Skittles funny to me? You know what I mean?
How do you make Skittles funny?
No, not an actual question. Like, you know what I mean? Though.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
hmm
anyways, so that's cool, man. Go try to hit one or two of those. Put yourself in a different situation. It's a different comedy culture, but at least it sounds like a budding and kind of cool comedy
Mhm.
culture, whether or not it's family friendly or not. You know? So it's pretty cool.
It doesn't need to be family friendly. It's just they're like, don't be the seventh comic in a row to tell your dick jokes and then go into porn material. You know,
Right.
don't be. They're asking you to change it up. No misogyny, no violence towards children. You know, stay away from the hot topics that make people laugh. So
Sounds good. You can do
that
that.
was not.
You can do that. You'll be fine. Go do it, man.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. It's just one of those like I kind of want to go clean for a while, you know,
Yeah.
just to
Give it a
not
try.
have the added pressure of this is an embarrassing situation that happened to me that I can make funny, but it's dirty as all hell, you know. I wanna. How do I make you laugh without relying on cuss words, without relying on embarrassing situations, you know?
Yeah.
So it'll be a challenge, and I'm up for it.
You are.
And I'm gonna
You're a
destroy
smart
it.
guy. Destroy it. Exactly. Because you're a savage, bro. So
And you know, if it is going downhill quickly, I might just burn the bridge. Who knows when I'm going to be back here? And we'll see. You know,
We'll see, man. We'll see what. And as I said before we started rolling, what would Timmy D do? You know what I mean? What
that's
would
the worst advice you could ever give a person.
Is it?
Is
it?
what would Timmy D do?
Is it?
ah.
I definitely treat our producer a lot better. That's all I'm saying.
It's just one of those like.
It's just one of those, dude.
It's just one of those guys.
What the dog?
It's one of those. Comedy is a meritocracy, but you still have to know your place within that meritocracy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can go out there and do your mass shooting bit. You can go for it. doesn't mean you'll ever be able to do it again.
Right.
You know, if you're not a reliable heavy hitter, there's some areas people just do not want you to go because they don't know how you're going to turn this around yet.
Oh, hey, real quick, at the top of it's not really the top. We're probably about halfway through or something like that. It's 15 minutes in. Real quick, I need to say this. Forgiving Tree is playing this Friday. This is coming out on like Tuesday or Wednesday, right? This will be Tuesday the 21st probably. The Forgiving Tree.
Yeah.
By the way, when this is coming out, I want you guys to know, if you're watching this at the premiere, your boy's at the Dead Show. Your boy's going to be at the Dead Show on Tuesday the 21st, and I'm so excited. But I'll make sure this is scheduled and it'll be up.
What a flex.
That is a flex. And I'm not even doing my fucking plug because I'm flexing. I'm going to the Dead Show. So excited. I got a show that I'm playing on Friday the 24th that I need y'all to go to. I need butts and seats, man. It makes a difference because we don't get paid unless we get 45 people there. So, Forgiving Tree at Sky Music Lounge in Baldwin, Missouri from 6:30 to 9, man. It's going to be like a $10 cover charge probably. Probably. Don't get mad at your boy if it's not, okay? Because I'm pretty sure it's $10. If they upcharge it, it wasn't your boy, and your boy's getting none of it, and fuck those people. But that's not the case yet. We love them. What am I doing? I'm digging. I'm just like digging the grave deeper already. Forgiving Tree.
I was just
6:30 Sky Music Lounge, Baldwin, Missouri, Friday the 24th. Be there or be square, mofo. All right, carry on.
And even if they upcharge you, you should still go in because he needs them 45 people.
I need 45 people, man. Please, we won't get paid.
Needs 45 people. And I don't know, ask a cut of the gate or something. I don't know. You figure that out between you and Forgiving Tree when you show up.
It'll be $10, and if they try to upcharge you, you tell them Chris said it was $10, and they'll go, Chris, who the Forgiving Tree band guy, the leader, the rock star who's playing here tonight. I don't know. Anyway,
Give that flex right out of the gate. I like it.
You got any dates coming up, buddy?
Just Monday the 27th. Yeah, Monday the 27th at the Tiffin. That's where the open mic I will be doing with all the restrictions.
What city is that in, buddy?
And it's here in Brisbane. So get your plane tickets now. You can get here on time. And I'll see everybody there.
See you, Mom. See you, Dad. I know you'll be there. I know y'all support me. Actually, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I bet they turned this shit off 5 minutes in when we talked about the fucking numbers, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. I was about to say, we lost some people. This is probably going to hurt numbers this week, but that's fine. We were doing okay. Bro, the numbers have been crazy, bro. Both the last ones climbed over 100.
I'm excited. We've been doing this for about a year, and it's exciting to see the numbers go up. I think the Instagram's helping. But at the same time, it's like, how many of these things are actual people?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, God. I hope it's a couple. It's all good. It's all good.
You think the recording's fucked up?
No, man. And honestly, if the recording is fucked up, who complains about audio issues, dude? Who? You know what I mean? Peasants.
I mean, as I've always figured it, as long as you don't go from like a whisper where it's, you're just down here and you're just speaking very softly, and then you start fucking yelling, and then blowing people's eardrums out as they walk around with headphones or whatever the hell people do when they listen to this. As long as that's not a huge problem, we're good. We're good.
Right. So, mad love and respect for all y'all out there listening and helping with these views. It makes us chuckle some days.
Absolutely.
Call me Chuckles. Bitch. Yeah, dude. You got a Savage of the Week this week?
I do have a Savage of the Week this week. After I pump myself up with some spring water.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Excuse me.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Had to get that good aqua in me. The Savage of the Week this week, I want to say, will go to, and this might be biased because he's one of the comedians I look at, but he also just started off his tour this week. It's fully loaded tour. Bert Kreischer. You know, I think he deserves this week of savagery because like he combined, is that a word? He combined probably, I would say a good,
Oh, the cast
let's
for the fully
call
loaded
it
tour
6.
is insane.
Yeah.
I wish I could attend. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's one of those. He combined 6 of the hottest comedians right now
That don't fuck with each other. Like,
yeah,
honestly. And it's not like they don't fuck with each other, but they all run in such different circles, but they're all so fucking heavy hitters, dude.
They're
and it's all just people he wanted to party with. That's what he said.
Exactly. They are assassins. They go out there and they kill, and they all have their own ecosystem of fans. And Bert has decided to combine them all and then take that bitch out to the ballpark. You know what I mean? He's
right, and that's
he's not doing theaters. He's not doing arenas. He's doing fairgrounds. You know, that's a whole next level. Pack them in. Let's try and go Aerosmith or Queen on this thing and do like 1 million people in one venue for comedy. That's insane. That's dreams. That's savagery.
Think of all the people who are working that night too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
so
that's insane.
Bert Kreischer, he's our Savage of the Week.
Mad love, mad respect.
Exactly.
I love Bert Kreischer. He's up there. I always watch one of my podcasts that like I can't miss weekly is Two Bears One Cave every Monday. That's my favorite one he's on, probably.
I watch it, but at the same time, I feel like Mr. Segura really helps shape that show.
Yeah, but you know what? It wouldn't be shit without Bert because half the episodes Tom doesn't say a thing because Bert just changes the subject every 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Bert is like a Tasmanian devil, from Looney Tunes. You just bring him in, he fucks shit up in the most savage, funny way he can, and then all you got to do is slowly guide him towards the door. And that's what Tom is. Tom just kind of guides the conversation where it needs to go, and if it's good enough, let it roll. Exactly. If not, oops, the chair broke. Let's move towards the table. You know what I mean?
Right. It's some good stuff, guys. I thoroughly recommend it. It makes Dr. Evil and I laugh. Let's see. Moving on. What other sections do we do? Comedy news. Anybody got any comedy news?
Did y'all hear about
I kind of gave it away. Comedy tours for the summer are starting to pick up.
Yeah.
Check out Fully Loaded with Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians are out touring right now. And
support your local comedy too, guys. I mean, comedy is always happening in your city, whether it's an open mic or small town local comedians who are just as heavy hitters as Joey Diaz or any of the rest. They just, got a family and want to kick it in St. Louis and or wherever you're at.
The thing, I found that a lot of people don't realize is that open mics are generally fucking free. You're only paying for drinks. You're just going there and have a good time.
Dude, yeah, they just want ears, dude. You can order food, have a nice dinner, and listen to some free comedy, dude. Why not? You'll probably hear some shit about, sex and drugs and rock and roll.
The thing about open mics is that everybody's pretty good about saying, this is open mic comedy, and it might not work out. So if you just go in there with the mentality that you might just end up drinking 12 beers and listening to crazy people talk and have a good time that way, that's A-okay. But if you go in thinking like, oh, these guys are all going to be excellent and all that, you're in for a rough ride, you know. Got to manage them expectations, you know.
Right.
It's kind of like when you get to a new job, all right? Open mic comedy is like starting a new job. You show up, you have a preconceived notion of what the job is, and then you slowly start figuring out what it is, and then you're just like, you know what? This might be for me. Or you think, I gotta pull the e-brake, I gotta bail out of here right now. I gotta leave before I'm contaminated with the filth that's coming my way. You know what I mean?
Totally. Dr. Evil, comedy news. You sound like you had something.
Yeah, did you guys hear what was going on with the Late Show staffers?
No, what the fuck's going on with the Late Show staffers?
Okay, so
Is that Trevor Noah?
I think that was Stephen Colbert. Yeah,
oh, okay.
So production team with CNN Politics writes, production team with Late Show with Stephen Colbert arrested in House building. So members of the production team for The Late Show with Stephen Colbert were arrested earlier this week by police as they filmed the comedy segment in the U.S. Capitol in an incident that was used by prominent right-wing voices to assail the probe into the January 6th insurrection. U.S. Capitol Police said in a Friday statement that at approximately 8:30 p.m. Thursday, officers, quote, observed 7 individuals unescorted and without congressional ID in a 6th-floor hallway.
That's a big deal, though.
In the Longworth House office building on Capitol Hill in Washington. Quote, the building was closed to visitors, and these individuals were determined to be part of a group that had been directed by the USCP to leave the building earlier in the day, the statement said. Capitol Police with the individuals were charged with unlawful entry, adding that the matter is considered an active criminal investigation. CBS
around.
said in a statement that its crew was on site at the Capitol on Wednesday and Thursday as it filmed the segment featuring Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, if you all are familiar.
Yeah.
A puppet voiced by comedian Robert Smigel.
Yeah.
CBS said that its production team's interviews with members of Congress had been, quote, authorized and prearranged. Network said after the interviews had concluded, the production team stayed to film stand-ups and other final comedy elements in the halls when they were detained by Capitol Police.
They're just trying to get their quota done, dude.
Yeah,
Don't kick us out too early, man.
But yeah, so long and short of it is,
that would totally be Ty, by the way.
they fucked around and found out.
Yeah, they did. They seriously did. Y'all should have got some IDs or something. Like, obviously,
it's. There are many levels to the stupidity in this, and I want to go through them one by one. First off, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. That was coded in shit, you piece of shit. You know, like that's not Stephen Colbert. Like, find something else. Do something new, dude. Like that. I'm a regardless of the corporate contracts.
You're
it's
upset
still,
about the fucking puppet?
Yeah, I'm upset.
You're upset about the fucking
them.
puppet of all things in this situation? Are you
Yes,
fucking
I
kidding
am very
me?
upset about this puppet, okay? Because it's yes, the corporation has the intellectual rights or whatever, but it's not his show anymore. It's your show, and you're just freely stealing his shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's no if or buts about it. You didn't create that. It's not your show. It's not your comic bit. You know, you're just jacking the puppet.
This is okay.
And then
what? I'm confused. Stay with me for a second. So the puppet wasn't Stephen Colbert. It was another comedian, Patrick Smigel. We're just going to call him Smigel. Okay. Who's the puppet guy? But the puppet was going to interview Congress people.
There were like, I want to say 7 if I'm remembering
Yeah,
correctly,
but there were other
total people,
and he was one of them.
and I believe he was one of them.
And he is a member of like the
Their
off-site
team.
staff that like shoots for Stephen Colbert's
that's why
show.
I was like specifically saying the staffers. I wasn't.
So why are you upset about the puppet? Who did he steal it
because
from?
the puppet originally, if you go back into your late night TV history that nobody cares about, there was a gentleman by the name of Conan O'Brien.
Sure.
Conan O'Brien brought Triumph the Insult Comic Dog to life on his show first. So either the puppeteer guy is now freelancing and going show to show, which is never the case, or Stephen Colbert okayed the use of using stuff from somebody else's show. You know what I mean? And it's
which is unoriginal as fucking kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it
I'm right
seems
there with
very
you, actually.
gross. Yeah. All right. Second off,
I'm here with you.
I don't care what.
Fuck that
I don't
puppet.
care what. Yeah, exactly. But
fuck the puppet.
also,
no, go on. Sorry.
with your hand as you try to move it, you know,
No, go on.
stick it up
sorry.
there. Go for it.
You said okay. First was the puppet. Second was
second
fuck
was
the puppet.
Yes,
No.
exactly. Fuck the puppet. Drop it. Find new shit. The third thing is that all these people work for a corporation because that's what the late night show is on, and that corporation basically told them, we don't care what you do, just break the law and get it done. Which, like, is a whole other ball of legal bullshit. Like,
right.
if I get arrested for a corporation gig, you know, they best be paying my legal fees. They best be paying me some, you know, emotional damage fees. I should get a week off. Like, I'm going to milk them for everything they got.
Because
you know?
I got arrested because you guys told me to do something illegal. And it's
exactly.
Otherwise,
you
I'm
know,
suing your ass, dude. I didn't want to, but you said it would cost me my job. Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
You just gotta think about the position those people are in. That's extremely gross because, you know, if they say no, they're gonna get no.
Oh, we lost time. Something sounded like it was going on.
No.
I hope his phone didn't fall off that fucking balcony, guys.
Oh no.
Hold on, guys.
We've got
Pause
problems.
Pausing it. And we're back, and we got Ty, and his phone is still okay. Ish.
Phone's okay. The conversation was just getting a little too hot for us, so we got to pull back. You know.
Had to pull back. Here, I want to try something. Siri, look up comedy news on Google News. Let's go. All right. Bitchin'. Thanks, Siri. Badass mofo. Dave Chappelle and the problem with popularity. Okay. No, these are gay stories. Actually, it's Pride Month. Gay stories would be great right now, but not these are lame ass stories. Gay is good. This month. For sure.
Done is done.
I'm sorry, guys. We love everybody, dude. You know it.
I will admit, keeping in the trend with the last couple of episodes, I do have, it's small news. You all already probably know about it. Netflix. More stuff on Netflix dropped. It seems like there's more, I don't want to call them variety shows, but they're not like specials. They're like Snoop Dogg and a whole bunch of his friends. You know, Pete Davidson, a whole bunch of his friends. Amy Schumer, a whole bunch of her friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, putting out group stuff with 15 minutes.
Just want to find some comics that, yeah. If you're looking for a new comic to look into or want to see a variety of styles of how people do it, check those out. You know, some people cannot do the full hour special because it's, you know, one person and that's not enough for them, and I get that. So.
Rowan Atkinson says you should be able to joke about anything as it's comedy's job to offend. And I'm seeing like 5 top stories just being that. So you know it's been a slim week.
Rowan Atkinson. Isn't that Mr. fucking Bean?
Yes, it sure looks like him. I'm glad y'all are... Yeah.
And
like...
he's...
he really, you know...
And he's saying...
You should be able to joke about anything.
He's saying it's comedy's job to offend?
Yeah, it is. A little bit, you know.
So the one guy who's never offended anybody his entire career by being a bumbling idiot.
He did offend some people. Remember how he got pseudo-canceled? Yeah, Dr. Evil, you remember this. He got caught just attending like dirty movie. Like here I don't wanna slander the man. Okay,
He's French. He got caught going to a dirty porno theater, and
that was it.
They canceled him.
It's not even like he pulled his Louis C.K. and pulled his dick out or anything. You know what I mean?
That's puritanical American society and morals being affected towards other societies and their members. The dude's French. All right. If you go on French TV, you're going to see a boob before you see somebody's head cut off. The complete opposite of America. Like, what do you want from him? I was really hoping you were going to say he offended the Ditz community, by doing his Mr. Bean movies, stumbling around everything, and those the balance challenged got offended by it.
I want to be real. I searched Mr. Bean cancellation, and the only thing I can find is Rowan Atkinson, a.k.a. Mr. Bean, wants to cancels playing Mr. Bean. Well, like, he wanted to stop doing it himself this year. So, like, I don't know.
So,
I'm not finding the old charges.
Mr. Bean wanted to stop being Mr. Bean, so he went to a theater to flick his bean?
No. I get that joke. That was a good joke. And I'm a poor comedy indulgent. If you watch too much comedy, then you don't laugh at the good stuff anymore. You know what I mean? I feel like
yeah,
yeah. Then you get to be like a judgy older comic who just I could have done that better. Yeah. And nobody wants that, right?
The only requirement I think comedy has, and I understand that some people's styles is not for other people. I understand that, but can it make you laugh? If it can make you laugh, that's a success.
That's a good bit. Yeah,
because it's. I guess you as a musician, you can kind of understand this. Is that no matter what you do, you're never going to satisfy everybody with what you do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So you find your niche. You find your audience, right?
Exactly. It's like if you did that weird show where it was you and a whole bunch of rappers. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You got the crowd on your side, but it's not your crowd,
Right. Which was
kind of
cool.
The same deal.
That was kind of a cool deal though, because it wasn't my crowd and we got them on board. So that was why that was a success.
Yeah.
In my book. Exactly. I'm following you. I'm following you 100%. We are not going to do Missouri Man, Florida Man news this week because it was a tough week here. Shit was kind of crazy around here. We had like a mini shooting, a township over. Nobody was injured, but it's just been. I don't want to do it this week. It was too real. Shit's getting too real.
Yeah, and I'm kind of in the favor of dropping that section completely for a while.
Yeah,
just because it's like
we get PTSD from it. Yeah,
the outlook's not good.
The outlook, it's not getting better either.
It's not good.
It's not getting better. Okay, I'm down. That's off the books. We'll come up with something different for next week, guys.
Maybe we choose a happy state like Hawaii Man news.
Rhode
and they'll
Island.
give us like some. Yeah, give us some like love good story of
I actually
Hawaii
did see
Man
a
gives
wholesome
children a snow cone.
Hawaii story. Like, there's
Okay.
no girls in the juvenile detention center in Hawaii right now, or something like that.
Nice chicks. Wait, nice
Hey,
chicks. Damn.
Why can't we
Nice,
as a
ladies.
society just accept that some bitches are crazy? And I don't mean to make this a gendered thing. Like some people are
bitches
crazy.
do be crazy, and I think people are more. At least the guys I know, understand that. Now, am I blessed to live with one that is moderately to not crazy? Blessed, truly blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, bless up, G-Town.
Being careful choosing the right stones to
A-Town.
get across the river on that one, aren't you?
Beep beep beep. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do our homework, come up with some new shit for next time, guys. Or I'll come up with a guest, which would be equally cool as well. Always welcome for you to bring a guest on too, buddy. So,
I'm planning on doing it whenever I get back to Florida. I think I'll start getting guests when I'm in Florida, because I will have the equipment to do so. When I'm on the road, that's
tough.
another
You got
suitcase, and I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, you got one mic, and I got your travel bag. You rock though, man. Thanks for making it happen today, and I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday, bro. Enjoy your day off. You know what I'm saying?
You too, man. You have a nice evening in the past, and I will
send me those
see
numbers.
you when I
send those numbers right
I will.
ASAP, baby.
And you know what? Because I'm such a kind and nice guy, I gave the audience the first number as a freebie for listening in. And if you made it this far, you're going to get the second number, which is the number 2. All right. So the 2 numbers is 1 and 2.
That's insane.
The last 3 numbers are on you.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, I love you, and we love you guys, man. Thank you for listening. Thanks for being here with us, everybody. And we will be back next week. And by the way, again, if you're listening to this right now, your boy's probably having a tremendous time at the Dead Show. So, say a prayer, I make it back. All right?
And if he does make it back, get to his show on
Friday the 24th. Forgiving Tree at Sky Music Lounge, Baldwin, Missouri. You don't want to miss this one, man. 6:30 to 9 o'clock, $10 at the door, okay? Thank you, Ty. I love you. Hey, love you guys, too.
Love you, too, man.
And y'all be good, okay? Peace out. Peace out.
Mad love and respect.
Mad love and respect.